Sorry guys. Looks like Instagram stopped my current live, so I had to start it all over. Looks like Instagram stopped my current live because they heard some music in the background that I do not own the rights to. So yes, I do not own the rights to Aaliyah that was playing in the background. So I had to make sure I turned that all the way off so Instagram does not see it. So hey guys, thank you guys again for joining. I really appreciate it. Again, I was only on question number 1, so you guys didn't miss anything, but I want to just say thank you for rejoining. The Instagram. I was just giving y'all plugs on how people can market a new product or a product, and y'all just dropped my live, cause some music was going on in the background, but I do understand. But again, so the number 1 question that came across was, what's the best way to market a product? Again, I spoke on social media is a great way to market a product. Everybody has a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter. So running a contest, a giveaway. I did a giveaway before. I gave away some bundles. And so I did market that on Instagram and Facebook. So that's a great way. Another point I was getting into is do something that your competitors are not willing to do. Hey y'all. Do something that your competitors are not willing to do. If you are in the hair industry like I am, you have to be willing to go above and beyond. You have to, snoop around and see what your competitors are doing, because trust me, Burger King is snooping and checking to see what McDonald's and Chick-fil-A is doing. They're not just sitting over there trying to run their ads and do their own thing on their own. They are snooping and seeing what their competitors are doing. And then in order to beat them, they're trying to top off what they're currently doing, or they're willing to go above and beyond to do something that the other competitors are not doing. So that would be 3 answers to the question, what's the best way to market a product? Hey Christiana girl, I'm glad you could join. Hey boo. Okay, so now we're getting into question number 2. So question number 2 says, how did you get started into selling hair? Well, let's be honest. I got started into selling hair back in like 2017. To actually going into the business, because I moved to Houston back in 2014. As y'all all know, those who do know me know I have a house full of girls. So during that time, they want to get their hair done. They got prom, they got homecomings, they got all these different things coming up. And so I found myself buying hair a lot, and then I wear it. And I love to wear it. So I was like, And then I was kind of going through a little depressed period of my life. There was a lot going on. I left Chicago, recently had been divorced and all of that. And so when I got here, you try to think about different ways. I was working a job that at that time I had to travel to, which I still currently work there. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. So every day just seemed like routine. It was boring. I was in the slumps. I wasn't feeling too good about, myself. I always wanted to be a business owner. And then I remembered my vision board that I had did a while back. And on that board, I've always wanted to own my own business, follow my own dreams. That was one of the things that was on my vision board. And so it said, follow your passion. And so one day I was sleeping and I had a dream, and my brother, who passed away, which is where the name Charlie Angels Beauty comes from, Charlie. His name was Charlie. And in that dream, he kind of just said to me, like, do something. I know you're in the slums. Like, just do something that you're really passionate about. You love beauty stuff. You love makeup. You love, doing your hair. You love all of that girly stuff. So just do that. So I started doing my research on it and decided that I was going to jump into the business. So that is really truly how I got into selling hair. And then the other things that I've added to that just kind of came along with that, like adding the edge control and the headbands and the eyelashes and all of that, because I am a girly girl and I love anything beauty. So that is to answer that question, which was number 2. Number 3 was, I just love your edge control. Will you have more hair oils available in 2021? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love the edge control. And for those of you who haven't tried it, head on over to my website at www.charlieangelsbeauty.com and get you some. We have clear ice and black ice, and I have some black ice on because I know y'all can't see none of those little wisdoms that I be talking about. I use some of that black ice to cover some of them wisdoms. You know what I mean? But yes, the plan is in 2021 to launch more hair products, like a growth serum. I've been looking into that. Really want to. I know a couple of ladies who suffer from a little bit of well, I have eczema, but it doesn't really affect my hair. I know I have a friend who has alopecia and different things like that. And then just regular women like you and me, from not really, from wearing a lot of wigs or different things like that, we kind of lose a little bit of our hair around our edges. So I've been checking into a hair growth serum to add to the collection here at Charlie Angels Beauty in 2021. So I hope that answers your question, and I am so honored and glad that you love the edge control. Thank you for your support. Number 4, what is your favorite style of bundles to wear? So my favorite style of bundles that I like to wear, of course, is our top grade, which is Vietnamese. I like the style that I enjoy the most would be loose wave. That's kind of what I have in my hair. I did a video on on a secret, so I'm not gonna kind of reveal that here on this live. I'm gonna wait till I drop that video. But so just stay tuned for that. But I do wear loose wave a lot. I like it because it just has that natural wave to it. I can curl it or I can make it straight, but if I make it straight, it doesn't stay straight. It'll kind of, over time, it'll kind of start, gravitating back to that wave pattern. So I would say loose wave would be my favorite style of bundle hair to wear. And of course, I wear our Vietnamese collection, which is our top grade collection, but we do sell Brazilian and Malaysian, and you guys can head on over to that website and check those out there if you would like. Question number 5. Do you wear hair extensions all the time? Yes, I wear hair extensions majority of the time. Again, I revealed a owner's secret, and I don't kind of want to spill the beans here on live, but I do wear hair extensions quite often. So we'll leave that there, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in my video that I'm going to drop here in a couple days. Number 6, how do I get started selling hair? If you are someone who wants to get in the hair industry business, what I would say is, number 1, do your research. Number 2, you're definitely going to need a vendor. And there's a ton of vendor lists out there for you. Some people like to sell them, but there's also some vendor lists out there that you can kind of get. It is a lot of work, and it does take a lot of dedication on your part to get into this industry. There's a ton of people out here selling hair, but I am a firm believer that just because someone else is doing the same thing that you're doing doesn't mean that there's no room for you to do that as well. So if you would like to jump into the hair industry business, you're definitely going to need vendors, money, passion, and just be ready to just dive in there. I have a offering wholesale. So if anybody is interested in jumping into that business, you can check me out and I can be your wholesale supplier if that's what you like. But there are other vendors out there. And again, there are lists out there that you can go through to kind of check that out. But I would just really, really, truly say, do your research. Because there is room. Again, there's a lot of people out there selling hair, but there is room for you to jump into this industry if that's something you want to do. I mean, just when you go in Walmart and Kroger or Jewel, for those of you in Chicago, or whatever grocery store you decide to go into, when you go down that bread aisle, you don't just see one brand of bread, do you? But it's kind of all the same. Most of it tastes the same. You have that cheap bread, you have that expensive bread. So that's a whole nother level to kind of get into, because even though there's a ton of people selling hair, a lot of people don't take time and research and take time in their product, right? I didn't just jump out there with the first and then say, oh, I'm gonna sell that type of hair. I wanted to try it and test it out and see how double the wefts are in there. See if the hair really truly sheds or not. See if the hair is really in depth, because they have 8 grade, 8A, 9A, 10A grades, 11A grades. They have all these different types of hair out there. So what I would suggest is that you do your research before you actually jump into there. And don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask them who's already in that business, who's already in that industry. You have a lot of Black women who believe in empowerment and who believe in extending a hand to help pull the next sister up. Because when you are a blessing to someone, you are blessed. So I could definitely say, if that's something you're looking to get into, please jump into it. And please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be willing to help you out along the way. I had a few people help me, so helping others is something I enjoy to do. So question number 7. Was it hard to create your own website? No, actually it was not hard for me to create my own website. I am a very creative type of person. So for me, I kind of did my research on that too, because there's a ton of website developers out there, but I chose to go with GoDaddy. GoDaddy has it's very easy. They have a ton of templates. So like you go on GoDaddy.com, you create an account. Of course, it costs because you're going to have to pay for your domain name. You're going to have to pay to host it on their website every month. If you're someone who wants to sell things on your website, that's an additional cost, but it is well worth it if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to own your own business. It is truly worth it. I loved GoDaddy website. You guys can head on over to my website at www.charlieangels.com and check it out and see how I created it. But I did that on my own. I didn't have to pay anyone $1 to create my website, but I did have to invest in my website to get it up and running properly the way I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be one that wasn't well put together or just one that someone would think was just thrown together. Most people would think that I paid someone to create my website, but I didn't. I did it all myself. So pat myself on the back. Number 8, do you find selling hair or being in the industry hard? I wouldn't say that it is hard, but I would say that it is an industry that has a lot of different components. It is an industry that will bring you joy, at the same time will bring you some tears. It wasn't easy for me in the beginning. It is still not easier, but it was better. It's better for me now than it was when I first started. It's better for me now than it was 6 months ago, a year ago, and so forth. Each year, each day, I keep waking up and stepping into it. I keep learning something new. I keep learning something different. Because it is a passion of mine, I enjoy what I do, so that allows me to keep working and pushing and pressing, even though it gets hard sometimes. Because, but I think that's with any business, right? I think that, you get into these industries and you feel like, okay, dang, I didn't sell any hair that month. But don't worry, you might not have sold any hair that month, but you might have sold some lashes. You might not have sold hair or lashes, but you might have sold some edge control. So I would just say add different components to your business so that you're not just relying on one thing, which would be hair. You have other different things, because not everybody likes to wear weave. I have friends who support me in other ways because they don't wear weave. And it's nothing against them that they don't wear weave. They just don't. So they may buy the edge control. I have some who you don't see a need for the edge control or weave, but they'll buy the eyelashes because they really love for their eyelashes and their eyes to pop and have, that extra when they're winking at a boo over there. But no, I'm just kidding. But you add different things so that you can capture different people, because not everybody's going to be interested in one thing. Like, I get questions all the time where people is like, why do you even wear weave? You have beautiful hair. Your hair is... People wear weave and wigs and different things for all different reasons. Not everybody wears them because they need to. Not everybody wears them because something is wrong or they're suffering for something. And for those that are, I'm just glad that I'm in a business that can help provide and help bring that what's inner beauty in them, that outer beauty, back to them. So it's nothing wrong with that. Just people just wear it for different reasons. I like it because my hair is natural, but I love to wear my natural hair, but not all the time, because sometimes I might have an important meeting to go to. And for those of you who live in Houston, know that this Houston humidity ain't nothing nice. I can be in here flat ironing my hair and getting my real natural hair all bone straight and fabulous. And the minute I walk out that door, give it about 15, 30 minutes. It looked like I didn't take no time to even do my hair. So I just like to wear it because it's easy. It's easy for me to maintain, and I just enjoy it. So, and then I like to change it up sometimes, although I don't change it up most of the time, but I do. And for those customers that I have that wears wigs and different things and they love to change their hair, I just think it is so beautiful. And don't get it twisted, people. We all know superstars. They wearing weave. Doesn't matter what nationality you are. Some wear clip-ins, some wear fusion tips. I sell those too. Some wear bundles, some wear wigs. The good thing about that is that you can change up your look however you want and feel good about yourself and love yourself, because at the end of the day, how you feel and how you look is all that matters. So I just kind of wanted to share that. But yes, I do find being in this industry can be hard sometimes, but I'm never going to give up, and I'm going to keep striving because I enjoy doing what I do. Alrighty, number 9. When is the wedding? Oh, wow. Woo, y'all went straight off of business to personal. Okay. So, yes, as you guys know, I am engaged. Been engaged for a minute now. And with COVID, we kind of put it on the low, but we have been talking about sealing it this year in 2021. So I would definitely keep you guys posted on a date when we have one locked in. But yes, the talk is having it finalized by 2021. So yeah, to that question. Oh, they went personal, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Alrighty. What is the next question? What is it? Sorry, y'all. I had to write them down and try to get them all together. So, okay. So, do you keep a lot of product on hand? I don't keep a lot of product on hand, but I do keep product on hand. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have products, like, yes. So I do keep product, but I don't keep enough. I don't keep a lot to where it's overwhelming, or I'll see it's still stored there and I'm like, oh, I got this product and it's not really moving like I wanted to. So I keep enough, and then when I get down to a few bundles left on hand, a few edge control and eyelashes, then I'll recop up some more and have it shipped so I can have some on hand. I do enjoy having some on hand because it allows me to have product readily available if someone needs it in a rush and they don't have to, and then locally they can pick it up, or we can drop it off to them. It's not something that they have to wait on to be shipped to them. And we all know when COVID decided to hit our nation in 2020, a lot of things that we decided to purchase via online, some of those things can take a minute before they arrive to you. So yes, I do keep a lot of product on hand. If you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask me, you can drop them there and I can kind of read them off of there. Might not be anything that was already previously asked, but if there's anything that you guys would like for me to answer while I have you guys here on live, please feel free to I'm sorry, like I'm on my YouTube, but just leave a comment and I'll read it from there and I'll answer it from there. The next there's another one a little bit personal. Do you like or enjoy living in Houston rather than Chicago? Yes and no, kinda. The reason it's a yes and no is because I've met some fabulous people that I would not have met had I still stayed in Chicago. Here in Houston, I've met some wonderful women whom I call my sisters because, as most of you know, I am the only girl. I have nothing but brothers, and so therefore I've always longed to have sisters. So I've met some of those wonderful women here in Houston. I love the weather here in Houston. I do not like the traffic here in Houston. So yes and no, because there's some things that I love about Chicago versus there's some things that I love about Houston. I have family in Chicago that I miss dearly. I have some friends that I've known for a long time in Chicago that I miss dearly and love them. They support me while I'm here in Houston, and I love that. And so I don't like the snow in Chicago. I don't like the gun violence in Chicago. And although the news can make it seem like violence is all over Chicago, that is not the case. It's only in certain areas, and I didn't grow up in those areas, so I wasn't really affected by that. And Chicago is a beautiful, beautiful city. Downtown Chicago is one of the best, hands down. Downtown Chicago, I love it. So I would say I really can't answer that question, to be honest, because I love it here in Houston. Houston is now home. I loved it in Chicago. Chicago was home for a little while. Yeah, but for those of you who truly, truly know me, I wasn't born in either Chicago or Houston. Oklahoma is my hometown, and so therefore I miss that too. So yeah. So do you enjoy Well, I think I answered this kind of already. It was kind of like, do you enjoy selling hair? But that was kind of the same. To me, I feel like the same kind of question that came over as, do you think the hair industry or selling hair is hard? I think I kind of answered that in there. Yes, I do love selling hair. I don't just sell hair, beauty products. I love it. So I love it all. So yes, I can say that I do. Let's see. These questions is funny. Somebody asked, what is your age? But you and I know, you don't never ask a woman what her age is. I am 21. What'd you say? I'm 21 years old. And we're going to just leave that right there. Yes. Hey, everybody. Again, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask that was not already asked, you can put them in the comments and I will be more than happy to answer any of those questions that you guys may have. I don't see anybody putting anywhere as of yet, but I am so ecstatic. I am so glad I decided to do a Q&A. There was some wonderful questions that came across. I hope for those of you who joined and asked any of those, I hope I answered your questions. Again, I just kind of want to just let me just keep going. That last question I read kind of just threw me off because somebody asked me my age, and you don't ask a woman, no, you do not ask a woman her age. But clearly y'all know I'm not no spring chicken, because I have wisdoms that pop up from time to time. Y'all might see some of them wisdoms back up in there, but yeah. Oh, lordy. Okay, so, okay. How much should I invest in my business? That's kind of hard, because I think that you should always be investing into your business to make it better. I truly believe that McDonald's is still investing in its business. Franchise owners of McDonald's are investing in their business. So you should always invest in your business. How much you invest would determine upon you, because if you're going to always invest in your business, that number can be a large number. I would just suggest that you always invest in your business. Where I was a year ago in my business is not where I am today. When I first started selling hair, I had the hair and no tags around the hair. A couple months later, I was like, I want to be, stand out. I want people to really truly know what they're purchasing, that this is a Charlie Angels beauty product. And so therefore I started investing in tags and labels, and you invest in marketing, you invest in your website. Like I said, I didn't pay for anybody to create my website, but I paid for my website to be hosted on GoDaddy. I pay monthly. And so therefore that is an investment into your business. So you invest in those ways. You invest by get a brick and mortar if that's what you want to do. You invest by continuing to purchase product and add new product to your business, whatever that product is that you want to add, it being new. Because when I first started, I wasn't thinking about edge control, but I added edge control to that. I wasn't thinking about eyelashes, but I added eyelashes to my product list. I wasn't thinking about headbands, but I added headbands to my product list. I wasn't, those are investments that you invest in in your business. Yes, I do wear my own product, but I invest back into my business because I pay for my bundles that I buy, that I get from myself. I don't just, oh, let me get that and put that in there. No, that's not how it happens. But again, I revealed some secrets about me and my product and different things like that in a video that I will be dropping here in a couple of days. So I don't want to reveal too much, but yes, you should invest in your business. How much you invest is pretty much, I would say, that's a choice that you would have to make into your business, whatever that business is. If you have a t-shirt business, you're going to continue to invest in it. You're going to do different things. You're going to come up with creative, different ideas, because again, there's a ton of t-shirt businesses out there, just like there's a ton of hair businesses out there. There's a ton of makeup business out there, but there's room for us all. And so therefore I do, yes, feel that you should invest. Let's see. Do you have to have skills to run a business? Yes and no. Reason I say no is because you don't really, for a lot of business, I don't think that you need to have a master's degree to run it. I know a bunch of successful people who don't, but you would, to me, I feel like you having those skills can help you better market, run, plan your business. For instance, I did go to cosmetology school, so I do know how to do hair. I can do my own hair. I can do my daughter's hair. Any one of them, I can do anyone's hair. And I kind of been thinking about kind of getting back into that, because being in this industry, it adds room and growth for other income to come in. And again, you always want to be looking for that next income that can come into your home, because residual income is like the best thing happening. And there's one thing that I've learned is a millionaire or a billionaire is not a millionaire or a billionaire off of running one job, off of running one company or working one job. They have several streams of income coming in, residual, several. They don't just stop there. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that, because most of the famous people, they don't just stop there. They're actresses and actors, but they have other different businesses that they have. Beyonce had her clothing line, House of Darion, but she's Beyonce. Her and Jay-Z have several different other streams of income coming in with different things that they do, and they're not the only ones. And so therefore, I feel like when you have skills to run your business and different things, it just elevates you to a different level. Do you have to naturally have those skills? No, you can learn them. A lot of people out here are running businesses off of not, having that skill set, but they invested in themselves to go and learn that skill set. So I would that would be my answer to that. Let's see. Okay, so do I have a plan to open a store? Yes, the plan was for before 2020 was over, I wanted to have a store. But COVID kind of came in, and I really don't like to use that COVID excuse, because I get tired of people saying, oh, COVID. But COVID stopped a lot of things, because a lot of the it didn't leave room out there for any, those type of things to happen. But I feel COVID is still here, but it's not going to stop me. In 2021, that is the plan, to still open up a storefront. However, I have other ideas, just in case that kind of doesn't work out. I have something else that I do feel would be better. I'm not going to reveal it yet, because there is this saying that you move in silence. Sometimes you don't want to let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, or your left hand know what your right hand is doing, however the saying goes. But I'll reveal that as we get closer to that. But yes, that was a plan of mine, to open up a store front, not just to be specifically and only online. So yes, I would definitely say that. And then the last question, do you run your business alone or with others? I am the owner and the CEO, but I do have other people who help me with my business. And I am glad I have those individuals. That's another reason why I did kind of want a storefront, because I wanted to be able to be a blessing to others. Giving someone young an opportunity to come in and run a store, or open a, help out with a store. So those different type of things. But I typically run everything by myself. And I think that could be why sometimes I feel like it can be kind of hard, because everything is on you. So I have to learn to delegate. I have to learn to delegate, and I have to learn to be willing to allow others to step in and take control of something, like someone run the social media, right? Where that's not something that I would have to worry about. That is what they do. They run your social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, because that's what people do. Then have someone specifically run the numbers and the accounting piece and those things like that. So for me, I have to learn to allow others to be that blessing for me. While I love to be a blessing to others, I have to sometimes allow other people to be that blessing. And sometimes God will place people in your lives, or he'll have people come across where they'll be interested in that. And you just got to be okay and willing to be like, okay, I'll give you that opportunity to do that. And so I am going to be looking for other people to kind of step in and kind of help with the business and help run the business and different things. We are also looking for models locally and far away to be advertised on our website and our social media channels. So if you're interested in being a Charlie Angels beauty model, please head on over to our website at www.charlieangelsbeauty.com, and there's a link that says if you want to be a model, click here for more details. Just click there and you'll get more details. So that is kind of all the questions that I have that came across. I hope I answered all of the questions. If one of these was your question, I hope I answered it for you. If not, I apologize, but please feel free if you have any other question that I may not have answered, or that was not a question that was proposed to me to answer. You can put that here in the comments, and I will definitely take a look at those and I will answer them. But I truly, truly, truly want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to head on over here and check your girl out for my Q&As. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, lady. I miss you. Oh my God. Hey. But yes, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your Thursday night to pop in on your girl and listen to me babble, babble. But it was all in fun and all good. I was answering y'all's questions, but it was kind of interesting. I had more business questions asked than I had personal. Although I did have a few personal kind of sneak in there, but I had more business questions. So I really appreciate you guys asking those business questions. I know a lot of people are, though it's things that they want to know because they're looking to start their own business or looking to get into the same business that you're getting into. And so therefore, they just wanted to ask, how's the girls? Oh, Cynthia, the girls are great. Great. Still living at home. working your girl nerves. No, I'm just playing. I love my 3-piece spicy. But the girls are doing great. Deja's still in school. She's at TSU and HBCU and she's loving it. Diamond was done with her basketball scholarship, and so she didn't want to take another scholarship, which I wanted her to do because I'm a basketball mom and I'm having withdrawals right now today without being able to watch anybody play basketball. So if anybody have any kids out there that is playing basketball in Houston, please hit your girl up so I can come to a game because I'm having withdrawals because my oldest decided that she no longer wanted to play basketball and take the next scholarship offer. And as a mom, I had to allow her to chase her dream, and so therefore she is doing just that. She is a rap R&B artist. You guys can follow her. Her Instagram is We Love Dior. Her name is Dime Dior, and she is a beast on the mic. She travels back and forth to LA, and so she's doing an awesome job. So the girls are doing good. Demaya's in school, 6th grade now, and I just got her report card, and baby girl land all A's. So I am ecstatic for her because through this COVID and everything that's going on, she's able to keep her grades up. So I am just ecstatic for her. So yes, the girls are doing good. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yes, how are your girls? How's Kiki? I know she got married. Tell her congratulations. I am so happy for her. But how are your girls doing? I know I can't hear you answer me. I'll have to wait for you to type it. But yes, tell everyone I said hello. And I am so glad you can pop on over and check your girl out. Glad you're here. If anyone else has any other questions they would like to ask your girl, please feel free to drop them there, and I'm reading them as we go. But again, yes, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. 6th grade. Yes, Christiana, 6th grade. Girl, yes, she is in the 6th grade, and so different from that little girl y'all used to see running around that basketball court and just being in everybody's business in the stands, not the court. So different. She is so different. She's, she wants to be a singer. So, oh, that is so great, Cynthia. I'm so glad. Yes. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read these upside down. Kaya's at home. Will be working at the new AR. Okay. Oh. Hey now. Yes. And Key is married. I was married now. Oh my God. She was so pretty. I saw the picture. She is so pretty. How is your YouTube channel going? I see you started a YouTube channel with your food and everything. So how is that going? But yes, everybody, yes. Feels so good to like be able to connect with you guys and, you know, hear the great news that's happening for you guys in your lives. I'm really enjoyed that. I miss all of you. I miss all of you. Those who are in Chicago joining, I miss you guys. Those of you who are in Houston and I haven't seen you guys in a while, I miss you guys. I just miss everybody. But yes, I have went through all of my Q&As that was asked of me. So for those of you who joined, you're going to have to, I'll save this video so it doesn't go anywhere. I think I can do that. Save it and then you guys can watch it a little bit later if you want to learn what the answers are to a lot of those Q&As that came across that was asked of your girl. But I just want to say thank you. I miss you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining your girl on a Thursday night. And feel free to well, you guys are probably already following me on my business page, but follow me on my personal and my business page. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I am on Twitter as well. Follow me on YouTube because I will be dropping a secret that I'm going to reveal in a couple of days. Yeah, in a couple of days. I'll drop it in a couple of days on YouTube. So you guys have to follow my YouTube channel so that you won't miss the secret when I decide to drop it. Okay, so make sure you're following all of my channels. Let's just say that. Follow all of my social media channels so you don't miss out on the secret that I'm going to reveal. But thank you. Okay. All right, Cynthia. Yes, I do have a TikTok. Although I haven't been TikToking in a while because your girl was pretty busy buying a house during a pandemic. So I haven't been doing any TikToks recently. But I plan on jumping back on TikTok because I used to have a ton of fun with it. Y'all know me. Crazy, like to have fun, like to just enjoy this thing we are calling life. And so therefore TikTok was one of those things where I could just be me. My personality is big and bubbly and TikTok allows me to just be that. I can switch into different characters and different things like that. Although my favorite on TikTok was Claire Huxtable. So if y'all haven't seen it, head on over to your girl's TikTok and check me out because yeah, my favorite was when I did a Claire Huxtable. I did several Claire Huxtable TikToks, but I'll be jumping back on TikTok real soon to kind of give you guys some new content to watch of your girl. Yes, Christiana Cynthia said, hey girl. So yes, y'all know me, I'm bubbly. I miss y'all so much. When the weather drops, your girl is going to be out here riding her bike that light up. Y'all know I got a bike that light. Bae got one too. We be riding our bikes all through the town, lighting up the city of Houston. Well, not the city of Houston itself, but all throughout Houston, where we are now, where we used to be, you know, we lighten them up on our bikes. So y'all, for all you bike lovers out there in Houston, y'all want to join us in riding y'all bikes, get y'all bikes together because I will be putting together, or I plan on, or that was another thing that I wanted to do, was kind of put a couples bike ride club together where we meet up and we go riding our bikes. So that is something that I wanted to do, and it kind of helps with the exercise and help us stay slim and trim, if you know what I mean. But yeah. So, yeah, my YouTube channel is Charlie Angels Beauty and Bundles. So Charlie Angels Beauty and Bundles. And Charlie is spelled with an I. Charli. Although the name came from my brother who passed away and is no longer with me. And this is a way for me to keep him close and near and dear to me. Because every time I say the name, it's just brings him, you know, he's here always. But it just, I don't know, it just allows me to feel like he's just right here with me. Taking this entrepreneurship journey right along with me. But the name comes from my brother Charlie, who spells it Charley, but I spell it like my youngest daughter's middle name because I named her Charlie, and it's Charli. So yes, Charlie Angels Beauty and Bundles is my YouTube channel. So yes, head on over to my YouTube channel and follow me. And so therefore you guys will be able to, you know, you're already following, so when I drop that secret content, you guys will already be there. So and already know that I'm getting ready to drop it, and so therefore you won't miss the secret or the tea. But yes, I've held you guys on here a little too long. Although I hate to say goodbye, I want to say thank you again for stopping by, taking time out of your busy day. I know most of you have to get up and go to work tomorrow, though you're only rolling out of bed because most of us is working from home now. So just rolling out of bed and brushing your teeth and getting in front of that computer, which I love. We all know COVID is a bad thing, but there are some blessings that came out of this whole COVID situation. So thank you guys for joining.